Yeah, so trying to absorb the losses of those guys immediately is going to be tough, and I think it's important to give this team the chance to establish its own identity and for these guys to grow into their own. Something
you didn't have the rim protection of Keyshawn Murphy consistently throughout that game, and on paper, he's your best, most established defender. And I think Kevin Overton's the other one, and I thought Overton looked good at stretches on defense as well. It's just, it's a lot of learning, and there were guys that more than half of Auburn's rotations never played D1 basketball, and that's like, this was brand new. This was brand new to a lot of these guys, and like, you have to adjust to that, and you got to come together, and it's only going to get better for me because it's just going to take time and patience on the defensive end. I don't know if this defense is going to be elite. Like, Auburn has gotten used to elite defense these last several years, especially the last two. I don't think I would not bank on them getting to that point. Do I think they can be a good defense with an elite offense potentially attached to it? Yes. And can they win games that way? For sure. They've got work to do to get to that good level, but they got nothing but time.
And I would think that playing team ball defensively is going to be crucial. And I guess my first point would be how important it is for this group to play team ball offensively, because there are multiple guys who can get their own shot and maybe have been used to being in situations where the offense needed to run through them. Yeah. Right? We talked about the adjustment Miles Kelly had to make from being the guy at Georgia Tech to being one of several guys and maybe not getting the same number of shots and maybe not getting the same kind of usage.
There were times where he was the fourth, fifth option on the floor.
Right, and I think for a lot of these guys making that jump from wherever they were last year to now, there's probably, there's an adjustment as far as where you are in the, in the percentage of usage compared to last year. And so I think it was good to see that, and you got to bear with me on this one, like to see Auburn get off to a slow start where they weren't necessarily sharing the ball, right? Like that first 8, 10, 12 minutes or so, Auburn's got 12 points. And I know the looks were they were happy with some of the looks, but I think all told, the thought that you could be working harder to not only get yourself better looks, but get your teammates better looks. And then to see that lead to more offense down the stretch. Like, I think it was sort of, you felt like as the game went on, these guys started to trust each other more offensively. And it led to Auburn picking up offensive momentum.
13 assists on 26 made shots for a team full of new pieces. That's good. 10 turnovers. So you had a positive assist-to-turnover ratio in a game where a lot of this was new. They're going to have to learn how to play with one another. They're going to have to adjust and adapt on the fly. Keyshawn Hall, 26 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep, 10 of 14 from the line. He's going to live at the line this year. We knew that already. 8 boards as well. Keyshawn Hall was ISO. He was the leading scorer in the Big 12 last season at UCF. He did not have a ton of help around him, and he was just an elite. He's so good in one-on-one. He's so good in isolation. He's a scorer. And there was